Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we are going to understand two very important Cypress commands that are cy.url and cy.location. These commands are mainly used for URL validation, navigation checks and redirect verification. And they are very commonly asked in the interviews. By the end of this video, you'll clearly know what cy.url does, what cy.location does, the difference between them, and when to use which one in the real projects. Before jumping into the commands, let's understand why URL validation matters. In the real world application, after actions like login, clicking a menu, or submitting a form, we usually get redirected to a different page. As a tester, we must verify, did navigation happen correctly? Did the current page open? Are the query parameters correct? This is exactly where cy.url and cy.location helps us. Let's start with cy.url. Let me paste it here. cy.url returns the entire current URL as a string. It simply captures whatever URL is currently loaded in the browser. For an example, I will navigate to the Cypress official example page. Let me visit to that particular page here. I'll paste it the URL here. I will check that this particular path is including in this or not. Cypress.io. Let me save it. Yeah. Here, Cypress check whether the current URL containing the cypress.io. It returns the full URL and it's best for quick validation, mostly used with include contains and equal. Let me also show you that particular use case here. You can use equal and you can use contain. So let's see, I'll comment this here. This will fail. See, this validation is failing. Why? Because equal, it requires the entire path. If I paste it here and save it, this will run and this validation will pass. Even if I miss any particular case, this will fail. I'm removing this // here. I'm reloading it. See, this is failing because it will expect the entire URL to be present. Okay. And contains, even if you miss anything, this will pass. It is seeing whether it contains this particular text or not. cy.url is a simple and perfect when you only care about navigation confirmation. Now let's talk about cy.location. cy.location gives access to browser location object similar to window.location in JavaScript. But the real power comes when we access the specific part of the URL. For that, I will use this particular path. I'm also using the same cypress.io example, and then I'm navigating to this particular path name. This allows us to validate the path name, query parameters, and the hash value. Let me write it down here. Path name, location and query parameters and the hash value dot should equal, what is the path name here? This is the path name, and don't forget to give the forward slash here because we are using equal, and the search after query parameters test type is equal to text. I have to keep it here, dot should equal this is the search and the hash should again equal top. Let's see, this will pass and this will fail because I did not give this question mark here. Let's see, I'm deliberately failing the test cases, guys, in order to show you what exactly it is happening. See, here this has failed. Why? Because I'm using equal. You know, I have changed this particular URL, right? So it is expecting the exact URL to be present here. If I change it to include, this will fail at the 18th step. See, see, okay, at 18th step it has failed. If I want to pass it, either I can change it this equal to include, or else I can include a question mark here. Okay, this is extremely useful in modern web applications, guys. This location, cy.location. So let's clearly understand the difference between cy.url and cy.location. cy.url returns the full URL as a string, and it is very simple and quick to use. It has limited control, whereas cy.location returns a location object, and it allows to check the path, search and hash values, and it's best for dynamic URLs. Remember this, guys. We use cy.url for simple navigation checks, whereas cy.location is used for advanced URL validation. If you ever get a question, which one do you prefer, cy.url or cy.location? The best answer you can give is it depends on the use case. For quick check, I use cy.url. For query parameters or routing validation, I prefer cy.location. One common mistake testers will make is using cy.url for query param validation. This can make test fragile. Instead, use cy.url, sorry, cy.location search. This keeps the test more stable and readable. To summarize, cy.url is simple and quick. cy.location is more powerful and flexible. Both are very important in the real-time project. So that's it for today's video. If you understood this video, give it a like, subscribe to my channel and share this with your friends. We'll all meet in our next video, and until then, bye.